Doug Milne, can you see and hear Austin?
Yes, I can. Austin, how are you?
Doing great. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So let me make sure we're all good on our end. Mike, we good? All good there?
Good when you're ready.
Okay. All right. Well, Austin Eckroat, thanks for joining us for a few minutes. We won't take much of your time. Just wanted to catch up to you for a few minutes before the start of the 2021 Travelers Championship. Coming out of the PGA Tour University, just if we could just kind of take you back to that whole experience, how special, unique, and obviously beneficial that was for you in your pursuit of a career on the PGA Tour.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting. We kind of heard about it my junior year. All the opportunities that you'd have with it. It's just an honor. It's incredible how they're really trying to incorporate college golf into having a runway into the professional ranks. It's kind of unheard of, but very, very happy that I was a part of it.
You're making your fourth PGA Tour start here this week. Just some comments on being here. Have you had a chance to get out, see the course, and just your thoughts on being here this week?
Yeah, I got to play 9 holes yesterday in the rain, but today I went out before the Pro-Am at 6:10 and played the front 9. It's just an awesome track. That finishing stretch on the back 9 is incredible. I've watched it on TV multiple times, and it just didn't do it justice. This place is really incredible. It's got a great feel all around it. I'm just really excited. I've had opportunity to play in a few professional events, PGA Tour events, but this will be the first one as a pro, so it feels a little bit different.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. You're making your pro debut here. Is it just kind of the technicality of you being a pro, or is it just kind of business as usual as you're trying to carry on?
Yeah, I think over the last 2 weeks playing the Web.com tour, or the Corn Ferry tour. Sorry about that. The name changes. Sure. With playing a few events, I've kind of had a nice start into professional golf. Kind of gotten that part over with, and now it's just kind of back to golf. It's the same game I've always played, just with a couple more things on it. So, but for the most part, it's the same game.
I know you had a good week at Mayakoba late last year. If you could just kind of take us back through that and kind of what connected as far as the best parts of your game and how you see those kind of carrying over and potentially into this week.
Yeah, when I think back to Mayakoba, it kind of excites me in the fact that I left my putter in the U.S. basically. I really putted horribly. Hit the golf ball probably the best I ever have. And I only lost by 6 strokes. It's exciting to think that, if I would have had a putter that week, I really would have had a chance. That's a huge confidence boost coming into this week because, it's a great field and, I feel like I do have a chance to compete here. So.
Okay, and we got a question typed in for us. If you could just kind of give us a little bit of your background, obviously the OSU standout, part of the victorious Walker Cup team. If you could just kind of take us back to those experiences a little bit, and just kind of a resume of sorts as to when you started playing, and sort of taking it seriously and so forth.
Yeah, so I started playing basically as soon as I could walk. My dad was really into the game. So, I was watching him hit balls when I was in a stroller, and then as soon as I could swing, I started playing. Played my first tournament when I was 8, and then kind of played in just local stuff for a while. Moved up, to the AJGA events as a junior player. Started traveling, nationally. Then chose to go to Oklahoma State, played there. We won the national championship in 2019. Lost in the semifinals in 2018. Lost in the semifinals in both 2019 and 2021, and we're here now. If there's a couple of highlights that I have of, amateur golf, cutting it off before professional golf starts, would probably be the Junior Invitational at Sage Valley. That's kind of like really where I felt like my golf career kind of turned, where I realized, I think I'm actually pretty good. I think I can do this for quite some time. I think that was like the moment where I realized, I am pretty good. So.
Okay, all right, and we've got a question coming in now from Luke Deneen. Luke, go ahead. Luke, you might need to take yourself off mute if you're on mute. All right, we've got video. We still need audio. Let me see if I can help you out. Okay. Luke, are you on mute? Allow mic. Okay, Luke, can you type your question into the chat and I'll ask for you. Okay, well, Luke, go ahead and type your question in and I'll ask for you. In the meantime, I just had one more for you, Austin. Who are some of the guys that you looked up to out here on tour? I know you're buddies with Matthew Wolf, but even before that, who are some of the guys that you kind of looked up to and emulated out here on tour?
Yeah, growing up, I was always a huge Tiger Woods fan. He was kind of going through a tremendous run whenever I was really, really young. He was kind of the guy when I first started playing. Rory McIlroy was another guy that I really looked up to. More recently, Jordan Spieth. And then, I played a practice round yesterday with Paul Casey, and, I think I might be his new biggest fan. He was the nicest guy I've ever met in my entire life. So I think, as a guy is looking forward to, or like in the future being role models, I mean, it'll continue to be those guys I mentioned before, but then also Paul Casey.
Good guys to look up to for sure.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Luke has typed in his question, and so I'll ask, what's your advice to other junior golfers who would like to emulate you, model themselves after you, and go on to become a top college player?
Sorry, could you repeat the first part? I kind of lost you for a second.
Yeah. Just your advice to other junior golfers who would like to grow up emulating and replicating your style, and the best way to potentially go on to become a top standout junior college golfer.
Yeah, I think something I did pretty well as a kid is I played a lot of sports. I think that's kind of important. You understand competition, you understand all sorts of things, and so I played everything growing up. I think that's very important, and I think just learning to play the game, not so much becoming a range rat. I mean, I'm not that way at all. I play. I'll go warm up for the most part, unless I really feel like I need to work on something. I'll hit range balls, but for the most part, I just go play, learning to put the ball in the hole, learning the scores, as well as you can. You're not ever always going to have, your best game, even whenever you're playing professionally. I mean, there's going to be days you're off, and you need to learn how to get the ball in the hole when you're off. I think those are things that are just really important. Play as much golf as you can. Don't get so sucked in on the swing and things like that. I think that's really important.
Okay, right before the buzzer, Chantel McCabe, go ahead, Chantel.
Hey there, Austin. I was just curious if you could share when you got the news that you would be able to get into the field this week when you realized you had the sponsor exemption.
Yeah, that was, I think that would have been a couple weeks ago. I got a text actually the first was from Ricky Fowler telling me I was playing Rocket Mortgage, and I was like, oh, sweet, that's nice. And then about 20 minutes later, I got a phone call saying that I was playing in the Travelers, and it was just one of those things where the summer, I mean, I knew I had the web.com tour, but you don't really know exactly what starts you're gonna get on the PGA Tour, and if you're gonna get any, it's hard. So it was just, I mean, I was super excited just to get the opportunity. I mean, it's not very frequent that you get to play against the best players in the world, and just super happy about it. And I was probably more happy about it then. I mean, I was super pumped. So.
Cool. Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, Austin. Well, that is all we've got for you. We appreciate your time. Have a great week, and we'll look forward to catching up to you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Stand by 1 second. We have some fan questions for you.
All right.
Do you need to wet your throat or anything? You all right?
Yeah, I'll do that real quick.
We'll call PGA Tour Radio.
Get excited.
Whoa! Beautiful day.
Set it there on the case next to you. Just a little table for you. There we go.
Wasn't sure if that was in the
No,
camera.
I'm here for you.
So is this on? This is on camera. This part
This is on camera. Yeah, you'll answer
Okay.
to the camera. Kind of repeat the question to me so we
Yeah.
have some context.
Yeah.
And repeat the name if you could. So this is from Jeremy.
Okay.
What gives you the most joy in life?
Well, Jeremy, I think. Wow, that was terrible. You can
You're
cut.
fine.
Yeah,
Go for
this
it.
is one we can cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. That's what
Jeremy.
it
That's a hard word to me. I don't know why.
Jeremy. It's not a name I hear.
Well, Jeremy, I think obviously playing golf brings me a lot of joy, but I think just finding time to relax, finding time to go to the lake, and lake's kind of like my safe place. If I want to go away for a weekend or do something, go and spend some time on the water is really something that brings a lot of joy to my life.
Aaron wants to know, what is a golf course that doesn't host a PGA Tour event that you think should? Karsten Creek.
Karsten Creek, yeah. Should I phrase it as like, well, Aaron, or should I say like Aaron?
However you want.
Or you could say, hey,
Aaron wants to know.
Oh, hey, Aaron.
Or however you want.
Okay. I like that one. Well, Aaron wants to know what course I think would be. Yeah, that's terrible.
You're right.
Good, no, that's good. What
Okay.
setting?
Yeah, what course would be that should host a PGA Tour event? Yeah, okay. Aaron wants to know what course should host a PGA Tour event that doesn't already host one. I got to go to my home roots at Karsten Creek. I think that's one of them. Also, Oak Tree National. The places I grew up playing. They're both incredible golf courses, and I think it'd be awesome to see them put in tournament condition and see what the best players could do on them, because they're both incredible tracks.
Johnny wants to know, is there a specific exercise or workout you do to help increase driving distance?
What was the name on that one?
Johnny.
Well, Johnny, I would say that, there's not really a specific workout that I do for creating clubhead speed. I think that strength training on its own, the stronger you are, the harder you're going to hit it, in my opinion. Obviously some people have different opinions, but, I don't have like the speed sticks or anything in specific that is for clubhead speed. But, I've noticed that the stronger I am, the better I feel, the harder I'm swinging it.
Colton wants to know, what is your treat yourself meal after a great round or a victory?
Colton, I'd have to say that after a great round or a win, it's hard to go away from Qdoba for me. That's literally I think of that as like fine dining right there. But a nice steak if I'm going somewhere nicer. I really like fillets or New York strips, so that'd be something that I'd be looking forward to.
And then lastly, are you a sandwich guy? You eat sandwiches?
Yeah.
Describe in as much detail as possible your perfect sandwich.
Wow. I'm going to have to go with what I order at Subway. They have every option there. The perfect sandwich. Okay. You'd have to have turkey on there. And it'd have to be hot. We have to start with that. It's got to be hot. Turkey, bacon, ham, so I can melt at Subway. Then also pickles, jalapenos, lettuce, black olives, salt and pepper, ranch. God, I don't know what else. I think that, if I was to put, I feel like that would taste amazing.
What kind of bread?
Some sort of jalapeno cheese bread. I think that'd knock it out. Oh, pepper jack cheese on the sandwich too. Can't forget the pepper jack cheese. So there we go. That's the perfect sandwich.
Perfect. We're good.
Yeah.